peacocks. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Feels on Meals.
Hello.
It's me, Boba, and I'm here with Osie.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, Boba.
Hello, Osie. I hope everyone is having a good day. Day for us is Wednesday. Let's just date the recording.
Yes.
It's a lovely Wednesday. I wanted it to be Tuesday, but it's not.
Oh, it's Wednesday, my dudes. It's all good.
Just a regular old Wednesday. It's a good day. We're gonna be looking at a new place today, of course. This one has been recommended to us by Paunchy, and
Thank
it's
you,
called
Paunchy.
40 Deuce. Thank you, Paunchy. In their email, they said, if you need places to check out, I'd love to get your takes on this place in Columbus, Ohio. It's called Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce, and it's everything over the top American burgers and shakes. But the kicker is the speakeasy style hidden burlesque shows in the back.
Ooh.
And from when you Google this place, I think a lot of what you get is the information about the burlesque shows and the pictures for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also get pictures of very large, beautiful milkshakes and milkers. And also very large, beautiful milkers.
I thought you were going to say, yeah. I was like, wow, okay. I need to have a look at these images that Boba is looking at, I guess.
Yeah.
Beautiful milkers.
Right into the milkers.
My interest is piqued.
Yeah, so I guess this place is owned by Ivan Kane.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is, just off the top of your head?
I wouldn't have... I mean, I guess he is an actor, but I don't necessarily recognize his name.
No.
And I feel like I should do, but just from Googling him, it seems like very popular in the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
In things like Platoon, born on the 4th of July.
Maybe Boof would know who he is.
Maybe. Things like The Late Shift, Brothers in Arms. That was 2018. Gosh, how old is this dude? I can't even find...
I think his IMDb and his restaurants come before his Wikipedia, and actually I don't see his Wikipedia on this page. Let me see. Wikipedia. Doing it on the other screen so we can look at the front of this restaurant, because that's another thing we'll get to. Ivan Kane... I don't think he has a Wikipedia.
He doesn't have a Wikipedia. He doesn't have an age. But
Eternal.
On his IMDb, it says Ivan is the owner of the clubs Deep and 40 Deuce in Los Angeles, and Ivan runs the 40 Deuce nightclub located next to Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas.
Okay.
So it seems like he's sort of more well known for being a restaurant nightclub entrepreneur than he... Well, obviously, he's also known as an actor and writer, but interesting that he is running nightclubs and big milkers. Good for you,
and
Ivan.
Big milkers. Living the dream. You know, a retired movie star turned milker.
Milker.
Oh gosh, we've made this connection now between boobs and milkshakes, and I don't know how that's going to play out for us.
Well, we'll see. I'm hoping that there's going to be some puns, like some breast puns in the...
I hope so too.
In the shake menu. But I don't know anything about this place, so I'm excited.
I've not heard of it either, so I'm not sure. It looks to be... So this is in Columbus, Ohio, I think, which is one of the pockets of civilization in the hellscape that is Ohio. And I would say sorry to any Ohioans I've offended, but I know they will just agree with me.
Right. I assume that there's not much there then.
Yeah.
I see.
So this looks like... I think Columbus is a pretty good sized city. this reminds me of like kind of how Texas is as well, which is that there's areas where it's just dry like landscape and not a whole lot of stuff. And then there will just be this large shopping center that feels like it's almost been placed there, like out of place.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah, we're currently
so
looking at the outside of the restaurant, and it's very well, there's a Nordstrom.
mhm.
It's just like a car park. And I'll be honest, it reminds me a lot of Milton Keynes. This is how Milton
That's
Keynes
it.
looks. It's very, very similar. It's got like just concrete, loads of car parking space, and
Yeah.
they've made sure to add a lot of trees, which is nice, but it is sort of just like very artificially sort of, it's very manufactured in how it
Mhm.
looks here. Um,
Yep. It
but
doesn't not a lot of the car spaces are being used either.
no, it looks quite, yeah, it looks pretty dead here. But I mean, I guess there's a few people. They're all going to 40 Deuce, I guess, maybe. Maybe all these
Yeah.
people are aspiring drag queens, and they're going for their auditions.
I wonder if there's just like I'm just looking at the cars that are parked and there's like I think 2 air conditioning cars. I don't know if they're doing the service or not, but so there's like some very square buildings and the streets within this shopping center have their own names. So you've
Mm.
got Merchants Row and Brighton Rose Square. I think those are the names within the shopping center.
Mm.
And it looks like there's a bunch of like little town centers and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a Whole Foods market, a Walmart Supercenter, a
Costco.
Costco, Dick's Sporting Goods next to the Milkers, a Macy's, Trader Joe's, Crumble Cookies,
got
Ross
all-
Dress for Less,
All the big names there. It seems like the place to go.
Cheesecake Factory.
Whoa.
Oops, I accidentally went there.
Oh my gosh, we're now in the Cheesecake
We're at the
Factory.
Cheesecake Factory. Do I know how to get back? Do I know where we were?
Uh-oh.
We were hold on, there's a BJ's. Oh
Oh.
god, there's a
God,
BJ's next to the Dick's Sporting Goods.
Columbus, Ohio is a very horny city. This is what I'm gathering from this place. They're like
What a horny city.
a horny city. That's what Ohio's got going for it. It is
Yeah.
the horniest city in
Well,
the
they've-
US.
Chicago is called the Windy City. And Ohio is called the Horny City. I've brought us back. Alright, so we've got square buildings, concrete and/or I guess this one's brick or fake brick.
Looks like brick. What a lovely bit of brickwork.
Yeah, it's weird because we know there's burlesque shows in here. And then from the outside, also depending on what corner of the street you are, is what season it is. Because right now it's summer, and then if I turn this corner, they've got the heaters out, so it's
it must
probably
be
colder.
cold. That's interesting.
And then let me see. I've gone around to the corner again. I'm not as good navigating as my geoguessing Osie is.
It looks quite nice,
Trying
though.
my best.
It looks inviting. I think this building looks pretty. I can't really sort of compare it to anything, but it looks kind of just inviting. I would say it's. I don't know. I'd be happy to go in there, but very unassumingly, I wouldn't know what would be hidden behind. The I don't know the secrets to this place, and you walk in and you think, okay, this is somewhere I could probably get a drink and maybe some food, but
It's
Yeah.
very unassuming. And it's
Yeah.
just like, I wonder if it's this whole, I live in a box now. I think it's this whole building, maybe? They've got like their own, what's that little chairs in the alleyway? I think it's like their own whole building. And then there's like a fireplace behind it
oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
it looks really nice. It looks like there's an outdoor seating area in the back.
Yeah.
And it looks really cool. It's like got this gigantic fireplace in the middle that I bet is a good time. I like the look of it. That's nice. It doesn't look as boring. I say boring. It doesn't look as like middle of the road as a lot of other places that we've looked at in the US look, I guess. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's not, it seems like there's other stuff going on around here. Like, I don't know.
And very individual, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, not just the same Cracker Barrel 100 times over. So, Dragon Donuts. Interesting.
Ooh.
So, when you go to their website, it's very cool and stylized, and they've got the 40 Deuce Cafe and Bar with a New York state of mind, apparently. And then, straight from Hollywood and Las Vegas, the Speakeasy. So through the secret refrigerator door in the kitchen, like a speakeasy?
I was going to say, is that I honestly thought it was like some kind of pressure cooker. You go in,
they cook you.
Come, it's going to be a good time. You're going to get boiled alive. But yeah, it looks like it's in. So on the right-hand side, there's an image and it says 40 Deuce Speakeasy, straight from Hollywood and Las Vegas. And I believe that it's a refrigerator door that you go through to get to the speakeasy.
I think I don't know history very good at all. But I think during Prohibition in America, I think they had like secret doors like that, where they had like the alcohol in bars under the places because it was illegal.
Interesting.
So that's really cool. Yeah. And then the other thing on this page is they've got a huge burger, so very appealing to Osie.
Oh yeah, that has that looks great. It looks really really good.
With some big onion rings, like huge. We're talking quartered onions just fried. Yeah. And then a milkshake that's like one of those crazy milkshakes where you see it and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Because it's got the entire outside of it looks like it's coated in chocolate and M&Ms, which you, I guess, eat separately. 2 straws, whipped cream, and then 2 Kit Kats
wedged in
some other foods or something.
Some other. It looks delicious. Looks like a lot though.
Very, very cool. Lots of different stuff going on. I think the idea of going through the refrigerator is so fucking cool, and I actually was not expecting it at all.
No.
Like, that's really cool.
And it looks like it's in just a regular ass kitchen. Do you know what I mean? It's got like a like on the side of the door, it's got like just pipes and, you know, it looks like just a normal refrigerator. Aircon. Yeah, it's got like an air conditioning panel there as well. It does look like it's literally probably just in the kitchen and you have to go through that way, which is pretty
awesome. I wonder if like you have to ask to go back there or if you just go. Because I feel like, because what if you walk into the wrong refrigerator as well?
Oh.
And then you just like look like an asshole. You just walk into the kitchen.
You get stuck in the refrigerator and you die. Oh dear.
They must leave it open or something. I don't know. Because I feel
weird.
Like if you have to ask, I feel like I'd be kind of nervous to ask because it almost seems like too good to be true, you know?
Well, they're advertising it on their website, so I assume they must know people, I guess, know about it. I think it would be better if it was like a true secret.
Yeah.
Although I have made the mistake before of like, I don't know if you've ever been to a restaurant and you've never been there before and you're trying to find the toilet. I've definitely like a handful of times just wandered into the kitchen by accident. And the staff just look at you like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I've not wandered into the kitchen.
Haven't you? This has happened to me quite a few times. I have a terrible sense of direction.
I love that, Osie. I've not done that.
I'm like a child. I need accompanying everywhere because I will. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get roped into helping out. But yeah, I've done it. I've done it a few times. Some restaurants are very confusing, and they don't.
No, I agree.
You could just ask, but I like going on that adventure, trying to find their secret speakeasy, I guess.
It's very national treasure, you know. I think also too, this would be actually a great gimmick of like, imagine there's going completely off the rest, but imagine there's a restaurant called like the Gaslight or something, and it's just got stuff like this on its website where it's like, ask to go in the back through the secret refrigerator door, and they make it look really real, and you go there and you ask about it, and they're like, no, we do not have a secret refrigerator. Like, are you okay? No, why would we have that? And then you're like, but I saw it on your website. And they're like, no, you didn't. And they bring up the website on their phone, and it's like a brand new website that does nothing.
Where were you looking? Or the door, they go, oh, yes, come right this way. And it just leads you outside again. And that's it.
And they're like, thanks, weirdo.
Bye.
They just call the police. You have to meet the police in the back. Oh, my God. Someone can have that. Listen, if you're an entrepreneur out there, if you're the next Ivan Kane, you can have the Gaslight idea for free. I'm sure people will love that.
Oh yeah, I love being gaslit every time I go out to eat.
Oh my God.
And the food you get probably does. I mean, it's kind of like going to McDonald's anyway. You know, seeing that Big Mac on the menu, and you're like, damn, yeah, that looks really good. They're gaslighting.
Expectations versus reality.
Yeah, I'm being gaslit constantly at fast food restaurants.
I know. Did you see those promos for the McDonald's Italian thing? And you're like, wow, that looks really great. And then you get it. It's like a burger that someone's just taken out of their pocket and put into the container.
Oh no.
Oh. They don't come out good.
They don't. But this looks interesting. I'm interested. Ooh, okay. Oh, there he is.
So,
is that Ivan Kane?
This is Ivan Kane. He looks
This is
I
on
don't
the
know
website.
how to describe him. Yeah, on the website. So he sat down. There's an ad in front of it, which I do want to say real quick. For the Go-Go Boys, Kiss a Go-Go drag queens. That looks pretty cool. I guess every Sunday they do that. But we've got Ivan Kane, who is looking very magician. This is a very magician-esque thing, but I guess burlesque and magic, how are they any different from one another?
True.
He sat on a very lounge kind of chair, with his leg up, and he's got his hands crossed over his leg, holding, I don't know. And then he's got very cool sunglasses and very cool hair. And when you see him, you think very cool. He's also got a necklace with the button down, open up a bit, and the chest hair out. And it says, straight from Hollywood and Las Vegas. Oh, and there's a woman behind him.
Draped. Yeah.
She's draped. Her head's upside down, so her hair's down. She's got some very nice shoes on. So it's very cute.
Yeah. Looks very, very, what is the word? I don't know. Sensual, but cool, I guess. He looks kind of like he's trying to be like Robert Downey Jr.
Yes,
a little bit.
Or like Iron Man, but he doesn't have the facial hair.
Yeah, he's like trying to be Tony Stark, I think.
It looks like if Tony Stark and Chris Angel had a magic love baby. And I hope he would be impressed with that description and not like, wow, you're never allowed in my restaurant.
No. Okay. So apparently there's 2 ways to experience Ivan Kane's world famous burlesque. The supper club or the burlesque nightclub. Interesting.
Okay.
So what's the difference?
Both are every Friday and Saturday, but one is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. looks like, and then that's for the supper club. And then the nightclub is at 9:30 p.m.
to 2:30 a.m. So that's pretty,
damn.
Yeah, that's quite late. That's pretty good. I'm glad they commit to that. A lot of these nightclubs don't stay open late enough.
I wonder how poppin' it is in Columbus, Ohio to have that. You know, do you think it's pretty busy, or I wonder like what the bringing in for this is, but I guess we'll see that in the reviews too.
Yeah, true. I reckon it's pretty popular. I'd go here. I fully would go here. This sounds like a good time. So the burlesque, I keep thinking it says stripper, but it's supper.
Me too.
Oh God.
Me too.
Oh, it's a sit-down party with strippers from 7 till 9. And this is a ticketed event that includes dinner and Ivan Kane's world-famous burlesque show. Includes free entry into the burlesque nightclub.
Ooh.
Ah, okay. And then it's the dance party afterwards with the hottest DJs and, of course, the world-famous burlesque show. And you can reserve your VIP table. So that's pretty cool. So you can eat and then go dance a lot and hope. I mean, looking at the burgers and the milkshakes, I would feel quite sick after eating all that food and then going to dance around.
Yeah,
for,
oh my gosh. They've got some kind of little YouTube video. Why is the outside of this one looks way cooler? I wonder if this is... No, this is the one across from the Nordstrom.
Yeah, this looks really good. This is taken at night, this video. Oh, and it's, there's the kitchen. And it is literally in the kitchen. And they're going...
It looks like you're supposed to let yourself in as
this
well.
man's looking at them like, what are you doing? He's just doing the dishes.
Yeah.
How annoying would that be, though? Like, you're just doing your job and you know, working in the kitchen is hard.
Yeah. I bet those people going through are definitely fucking with the guys sometimes, especially if they've gone to the, like, nightclub all night.
Yeah, what if you've just got a load of... I mean, knowing the British clientele, there'd be a bunch of pissheads, and they'd be, like, dicking around with the... You know, before you put things in, like, the dishwasher... You can spray things off with the jet hose. The amount of people that would be pissing around with that. I mean, it sounds like a nightmare, like a logistical nightmare, but oh, wow.
There's a woman doing the splits on the bar. This it looks cool as hell, and I wonder, it must be popular.
She's flipping off everyone as well. This is amazing. Dude,
that's my kind of woman.
Just flipping everyone off.
There's like a guy jamming on, I don't know, is that a cello or something?
I think it's a
cello.
A big shiny green double bass. It's impressive.
Hell yeah. There's boobas, the milkers.
The milkers are out.
The boobas with the tassels on. There's like a flashing lights warning if you're watching the video. There's what was that? Like a zip line for burlesque ladies.
There's just a load of burlesque performers flying around. Is this the nightclub, I guess?
Fun. That was the nightclub. Now the supper club, is it going to be the same thing? Okay, they want you to look at the DJ and then they want you to go to the back. I was imagining for the supper club that they go to pull on the handle of the refrigerator and it doesn't budge. Like it's like not open yet.
Yeah, sorry, you gotta go sit down first.
Yeah, I think this is the same video that we just saw.
Seems
I feel
like it.
Yeah, there's the woman doing the splits. I'd recognize her anywhere. So they also do Columbus's drag, the drag community at Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce. Some really cool drag queens. Kiss Kiss a Go Go, which is every Sunday at 1 p.m. until the party ends.
Wow.
And it's presents 614, which I assume is their like telephone area code is what they do in the US, where they're like, represent 614.
Hell yeah.
Hottest drag queens, go-go boys, discounted drinks, lounge and dance floor, $5. And all ticket proceeds are donated to Stonewall Charity. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, that's really good.
They've got upcoming events, the nightclub, there's a booty, very nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Hello.
Dinner, bottle service, and burlesque is $65 per person, which that's not terrible at all. That's
pretty good. I mean, for something like, I mean, I could fully enjoy myself. Like that would be a great night out. $65 per person.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I could see that being like a really good time if you were going on like a birthday as well. I'd like to do this for my birthday.
There's so it's that for the dinner, bottle service, and burlesque. So if you only want the bottle service and burlesque, it's $50 a person, which means your dinner is somehow only $15, which that is not bad at all.
Yeah, that's really good.
And then also, of course, it's like, so that's from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then also you get the free entry into the nightclub, which, so you can, I assume you can be there from 7 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. and then have your dinner, bottle service, and burlesque, which is pretty cool.
Oh, there's a zip line. Wow.
Yeah, the zip line. Okay, so they're talking about how it's just a really cool experience and you'll be speechless. Let's see their upcoming events real quick. It just is talking about kind of the same ones. Let's see. So here's the image for like the main cafe. So I think they have like an upstairs as well before the refrigerator, I think.
Seems like it, yeah.
That milkshake, that's an entire Oreo cookie sandwich ice cream.
Yeah, is that one of the ice cream sandwiches? Because it looks gigantic. Yes. It looks incredible.
And it's got Kit Kats and a cherry and whipped cream, and I don't know if that's like a piece of a brownie shoved into the side, and then the M&Ms on the outside.
Oh god, it looks so good. Oh,
and they've an entire slice of cake on the milkshake. This one's got an entire ice cream cone and candy floss cotton candy. Oh my gosh.
It looks amazing. That club sandwich.
Club sandwich. With its chicken and bacon club sandwich as well. So it's like fried chicken and the bread is toasted. Listeners, I've got a very important question for you.
Okay.
I don't know if I've asked you this before. If you have a club sandwich like this,
yes,
or a BLT bacon, lettuce, and tomato, do you think that it is necessary to toast the bread, or do you think it is okay to leave the bread untoasted?
Oh, you got to toast the bread, because otherwise,
I agree.
That middle bread is going to go hella soggy. You know, you're going to have a bad time. It's just going to be a big slop mess.
I think it does that. Like, have you ever taken a bite of a sandwich, especially when it has mayonnaise on the bread, and the bite that you take is suddenly just imprinted into the top of your like mouth? You know what I mean? And then you've got to scrape off this like flattened mayonnaise bread from the roof of your mouth.
Yes.
That's
God.
what you get when you don't toast your BLTs and club sandwiches.
But not
and
too
that's
much.
Final.
You can't toast it too much, otherwise you get that. It's gonna like just shred your mouth to pieces. You know, it's just a light toasting. But yeah, you've made me realize something pretty awful about sandwiches, and that is, it's so accurate. The mouth print of the sandwich. Oh.
Right? And you know exactly the one, because you get that flattened bit and it's like stuck just to the very bottoms of your teeth and the roof of your mouth. And then you've got to like scrape it, and you just like your tongue goes underneath it just perfectly, you know? And then sometimes still stuck to the ends of the teeth.
Ugh.
And it's horrible. And that's why if you say that you don't need to toast your sandwich, now that I know O's does, now I can say this.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. And that's why I knew I loved O's all along, is because I knew she was a bread toaster.
Oh, this menu of food looks excellent, I have to say. We're just having a look at like a little slideshow happening, and it all looks so vibrant and colourful and fun and just really... I don't even know. Yeah, it's just really fun-looking food, and that's nice to see, you know. In comparison, I think last time we looked at spoons, and it was all very, like...
Yeah.
It served a purpose, didn't it? Yeah. It was like...
It was food?
Yeah, I guess. This is food, and it's very, you know, this doesn't look... This is like the polar opposite. It's like such a fun... It looks like such a fun place to eat. And
it really matches the environment, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't even know how I'm going to be able to pick anything from this menu.
I know.
This looks just incredible.
There's a slideshow with, such a delicious looking grilled cheese.
Yeah.
With tater tots, I think. Some kind of like cocktail martini thing that has like, I assume that's freeze-dried raspberries or something on the rim. And rock candy mixed in, some club sandwiches, some kind of beautiful sour-looking drink with jelly. What are those called? Not jelly babies.
They're like
gummy bears.
Yeah, gummy bears, like golden bears. Oh,
yeah,
looks so good.
Oh gosh, there's one I was waiting for it. Which one was it? It left my brain as soon as I saw it. Okay, we've got gummy bears, we've got grilled cheese. The burger piled high with the onion rings. Ice cream sandwich. I can't scroll through it as much as I wish that I could.
No, it's you're at the
I'm at its mercy.
you're at the slideshow's
I think
mercy.
those are Buckeyes.
Those.
I think a Buckeye, which is like a kind of American candy, I think, and also it's chicken and waffles is what I was waiting for.
That does look really good.
So I've got some images of the inside. It's very speakeasy. Red and black checkered floors.
I really like it. I like the
tablecloths.
A lot.
Very old-timey, very American old-timey.
Yeah.
Ivan Kane standing on the bar, I think.
Do the splits, Ivan. Come on.
Do the splits, Ivan, you coward.
Get those tassels on Ivan. I would love to see Ivan Kane, after only really knowing who he is from his restaurant. I hope he does drag. That would be excellent.
That would be great. Here he is with I guess this is one of their, like, featured ones, because it has the Buckeyes, which is, like, what people are called in Ohio.
Oh.
And I think a peanut brittle as well.
Yeah.
But what I'm interested in is a s'mores milkshake.
Oh my goodness. Now, I might get onto the milkshakes a bit more when we start to look at the menu, but I have had one similar to this, and I'm not keen on the idea of having shit stuck to the outside of the glass. So on the exterior of this glass, you've got a coating of melted chocolate, and they've stuck toasted marshmallows to the outside. And I've had one like this before where they coated the whole thing in like peanuts. And I desperately wanted to eat it, but it was like...
Do you eat it? I don't know. Right?
Well,
yes.
Like, what's the point of putting food on the outside of the glass if I can't eat it? Like, make the whole glass edible, perhaps. Like a cone.
I like that sentiment.
But it does look really good. And what is a s'more? It's graham cracker?
Graham cracker, Hershey's chocolate, which I know British people don't usually like, and then marshmallow.
So that in a milkshake.
I love s'mores. I think s'mores is my second favorite dessert behind tiramisu. So we'll move on to the menu, which is short, but I like that. Short and sweet.
Yeah. And there's a lot on there. There's like, it's only 2 pages, but there's a lot to sort of look at, and it's not sort of filled with like pictures or anything, I suppose. But it has, by the look of it, really good descriptions of what you get, which is always good in my opinion. If they don't describe what you're getting, it's always a bit of it's like, what kind of food am I in for? But it looks like a good menu.
Yeah, I like it. We've got 42nd Street burgers. All burgers come with fries or tots and special sauce. Crispy beer battered onion rings, mac and cheese, or you can substitute chicken breast. And if you want onion rings, it's plus $2. If you want mac and cheese, it's plus $2.
Not bad. Not bad.
Tell us about the burgers, my burger girl.
Oh, well, just having a quick look over these, I mean,
there's some good options.
There are so many options. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 choices. And I don't even know what I pick on this, because I'll just pick out a couple to read. So the classic, so it's called the Times Square, and it's beef patty, tomato, lettuce, pickled red onion, and sauce. And you can add cheese for an extra $2. Okay, so pretty, They have one with peanut butter and jelly. I don't know how that would be.
It sounds good though. And bacon and peanut butter spread, habanero jelly, and on a grilled pretzel bun.
Wow.
Which I love a pretzel bun.
Wow. And these are expensive burgers, right? We're starting, the starting price is $15 and they go up to $29.
Oh, what's the $29 one?
So that is the Rockefeller Center, the ultimate VIP burger. Oh, it's a Wagyu beef patty, Baby Swiss cheese,
Oof.
caramelized
And
onion.
baby Swiss cheese
I love
is more expensive, just like veal is more expensive than
exactly.
lamb.
Milk that baby. Crispy tempura portobello mushroom cap, truffle aioli, misted white and black truffle oil, and truffle salt.
So they
My
basically
God,
just took everything really expensive just to
expensive.
do it, which I
Yeah.
fucking really think that's great anyways.
Yeah, I've had Wagyu beef burger before, and it, it it's I don't think it's the best way to make use of like such a premium cut of beef though. Like, well, it's a cow, right? It's like a special cow. But I kind of feel like it's unnecessary. I don't know. Maybe I need to try more, but this sounds great. If you really like truffle, sounds like a good time. If you like mushroom and baby cheese,
Baby
um,
cheese.
the baby cheese. But they've got other things like the donut burger as well, and that's got smoked Gouda cheese, double smoked bacon, urban spreads, holy habanero marmalade, sandwiched between two whole glazed donuts
Oh
instead of
my
a
gosh.
bun. Oh,
I don't
like
know if I could do that. The two glazed donuts. Maybe if it was one cut in
in
half,
half, yeah.
I could do it, but I don't know about the two. And that's $19 for the Rodney Dangerfield. This
Mm.
burger gets no respect. This is like, I feel like this is actually maybe one of my favorite places we've looked at.
I
Like
think so
looking at it.
too. Yeah, because they've got like the was beef patty, brie cheese, oh crispy prosciutto, over easy fried egg, bacon,
Oh my gosh.
date, aioli. Oh,
I
oh,
love an egg on a burger.
so do I. I'm really into it. If the egg's cooked right, like it can't be
Mm-hmm.
too done, but not.
Yeah.
It's got to be cooked enough that it's not just gonna yolk all over you.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, it all looks so good. This is probably one of the best burger options. I'm glad they've given justice to my
Mm-hmm.
one love, my one true love, which is burgers. It looks
Oh
it
my
looks
gosh.
great.
They all sound really, really good. Um, I've also not in the mood for a burger. They've got pizza, sandwiches, chicken, and waffles. So the
Mm.
forget about it is fried chicken and waffles, cornflake crusted fried chicken
Oh,
tenders, powdered sugar, maple syrup, and honey hot sauce. Very delicious sounding.
oh.
Just chicken tenders and fries. There's
Mm.
the Pizon, I think. Pizzone. A
Mm.
New York pizza made with house-made pizza sauce, mozzarella, provolone cheese, and pepperoni. So just like a regular little pizza.
Mhm.
That thing that we saw, that fried chicken triple-decker club.
Oh
So they've
yeah.
got the cornflake crusted chicken again, the honey hot sauce glaze, lettuce, tomato, smoked bacon, ranch aioli, and then the Texas toast for the bread. Oh my
Mm.
gosh, very good.
Mm.
A patty melt, so like a burger but on sourdough instead with some other things on it, and then
Ooh.
the 5 boroughs of the gourmet grilled cheese, which is
Oh.
oh my god, look at this cheese.
Oh.
Gouda, Havarti, cheddar, Swiss Parmesan, and toasted sourdough. That sounds
Damn.
really good.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I need to try like I've made grilled cheeses myself, but I feel
Mhm.
like I need to do this.
Make
Like
a fancy one.
I really do cuz oh my god, what have I been
Have you
doing?
have you done the grilled cheese thing where instead of buttering the bread you use mayonnaise instead?
I haven't. What is
I actually really prefer that. I really like it.
Whoa. I
So
need
instead
to
of doing the bread or instead of doing the butter to have it toasted, you put
mm.
mayonnaise instead and fry it that way. Very
Oh
good.
my god. I must try this. I must try this. This sounds great.
Mm-hmm. They've got salads. So they've got a classic Caesar and then a New York wedge. They've got sides, fries with sauce, tots with sauce, pickle chips, barbecue chips,
Ooh, pickled
um,
chips. Oh,
weird battered onion rings, and the onion rings were massive. Mac and
yeah.
cheese, loaded fries. So you know they've got the cheese, the bacon, jalapeno, onion, ranch. This Warriors come out in play. This is $18 on the sides menu. Oh, okay. It's
Like
the ultimate
everything.
munchie. Yeah.
That's
Fries,
amazing.
tots, onion rings, also 3 chicken tenders covered with the hot melted cheese blend,
Ooh,
caramelized jalapenos, crispy bacon bits, diced onions, and with the chipotle ranch. You can
dang.
get kid stuff, half of a waffle, a burger, the chicken tenders, or the grilled cheese. And I think these are the milkshakes at the bottom.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
And you can make it boozy apparently for $5. So I assume you can just
Ooh.
add like, you know, any alcohol
Yeah.
you fancy.
Bailey's, Kahlua, maybe just vodka,
Oh
maybe whiskey.
God.
I think the Buckeye is probably like the one because it's, the Ohio Buckeye thing.
Yeah.
So I've got the crushed toasted almonds, chocolate icing rim, salted caramel drizzle, handmade Reese's peanut butter cups ice cream. So handmade ice cream as well. With sugar rush peanut butter Buckeye fudge, which looked really delicious. Oh, brownie and Buckeyes and whipped cream.
Dang. $15 for
For a
that
milkshake. But I mean, like, I
mean,
hope
that's
they give you a bowl.
Yeah, like you need a spoon as well to eat this or something because this is like a meal in of itself. I would say, you could probably just go and get one of these milkshakes and be pretty full up from it.
Instead of like, oh my gosh, imagine the burger and milkshake. But I guess that's like
you'd have to share it.
American way.
You'd have to share it surely because you can't have that to go, can you? And especially if you're having this and then going to the speakeasy afterwards, like carrying around your half-eaten burger with you all evening. I don't know. Is that normal?
I don't know. You can't have your takeaway. Maybe they save it for, maybe you can check your takeaway like you would check a Coke or something.
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Don't get it mixed up with someone else's though. That would be sad. Like,
oh no, not my burgie.
No.
Mixed with someone else's burgie. We've got like a few more, a rainbow one with cotton candy, blueberry pie ice cream. There's a bodega one, chocolate icing with M&Ms, the chocolate drizzle. This is the one with the Kit Kat bars, the Oreo sandwich and all of that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, this is an O's one. Sweet white icing rim rolled in cinnamon toast crunch. So that's the cereal that tastes like churros kind of. Caramel drizzle, homemade vanilla and apple pie ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
A sugar rush caramel apple pie cookie. Made to order warm house-made churro.
Oh my gosh. And if you're an adult, you can spike it with a Fireball mini airplane bottle. Incredible.
Those all sound very good. What do you think you would get from this like food and desserts menu then?
Man,
and would you dare to do both?
I would want to because I mean, like you just couldn't not. I'd have to try one, and I'd regret it afterwards because I'd be way too full. But it just sounds you just got to. Gosh, in terms of like, I'd be going for a burger, of course. Man, I'd honestly want to try. I think I'd want to try the $29 one, the Rockefeller Wagyu beef with the baby Swiss and the truffle, the overload of truffle. And I've sort of said before, like truffle's a weird thing. I kind of like truffle, but not too much of it. And I'm worried that this would be too much truffle.
Yeah.
But I think it would be an experience, and I wanna see how good that burger is because it sounds incredible. How about you? What would you be going for your main?
I think I'd go for that fried chicken triple decker club.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I get really just in the mood for a club sandwich or for a BLT.
Yeah.
And I feel like this would be probably one of the best places to get one.
I agree. I think, oh man, though that grilled cheese looked great or sounds great.
Yeah, that did too. Oh my gosh, with all the different types of cheese.
And it's nice when you find a restaurant that does those kind of foods because usually there's something that you'd make yourself and they're always kind of good. But when you get them in a restaurant, I think it's like a different level of attention that's been taken over it. And they sound incredible.
But I don't know if I'd get any sides because I think I'd be full. I think I'd just be like, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll have the dessert.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I don't think I could handle any off that. I think if you were going to go, if you're just like, I'm a side kind of person, you know, like I just want the sides, then I think those are pretty good options. Just like a load of melted cheese over tater tots sounds pretty banging, to be honest. But yeah, I think I would like to go for the Big Apple milkshake. It just sounds homemade apple pie ice cream. I mean, like,
I know you like your apple pie stuff.
I do also really like Reese's peanut butter cups. And
yes.
I think it would have to be the Big Apple though, and I might even spike it.
I would want you to.
Yeah.
I would want you to.
I'm drunk.
I think I'd get the Buckeye one, and then you could have some of it too.
Thank you. Yeah, we could share. That would be nice, just to share them. I'm not too keen on the idea of like the fruity milkshakes, like the you know what I mean, like the fruity pebble ones.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure, but they also the Bridge and Tunnel has the whole
that one I was just looking at too.
That has the birthday cake ice cream. Does it have the and it's topped with confetti cake. Oh my god. And you get a sparkler in it. What?
Okay, maybe that one too.
That sounds so good. We need another person to come with us just so we could force them to order that and then we could try it.
We could take bites of it. This is an excellent menu. Like really good. They've got a drinks menu, which amazing names. I think this is his wife's name, Champagne Susie, if I was reading correctly.
Yeah.
Bank vodka, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, lemon juice, Sophia Brew Rosé, maybe?
Yeah.
Sophia Brew Rosé, served in a frosted bird bath.
Coupe. I
don't know what that is.
Sounds very, very nice. Champagne topping anything is generally a great idea in my opinion, so sounds really nice.
Oh, a PB and Jazz. Ugly Dog peanut butter whiskey. I think I have that.
What?
And I tried some, and whiskies I'm not used to yet.
Oh, okay.
Strawberry syrup and soda water. That sounds really good. They've got like all those delicious little cocktails too. Cupcake Prosecco over cotton candy at the table in the little frosted bird bath thing.
Oh my goodness.
This is the fucking shit right here. 3 Olives Loopy vodka. This is vodka that tastes like Fruit Loops, and if you mix it with Mountain Dew or Sprite, you will be fucked for the rest of the day because it tastes so delicious. You don't know how much of it you're drinking, and I'm speaking from personal experience. And the 3 Olives company also has one called Super Cola, I think it's called, and it's like a Coca-Cola or like a cola flavored vodka.
God.
And if you mix that shit with soda, you're fucking done. You're done. You can't tell how much you pour in there.
Oh, it sounds
personal
so good.
Experience.
when I go to the US, I need to try this because
I'll show up with the 3 Olives and like, oh my gosh, the one with the Fruit Loops and the Sprite is like, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher or like a, what do you call them? A Slurpee, but whatever you call them here, I forgot.
We call them
Mango?
Wango? We used to call them, what the heck do we call them? Slush puppies. I like slushies.
Slush puppy. Yeah.
It sounds incredible.
Delicious.
I thought you were going to say the 3 Olives Loopy tasted like olives.
No. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
I mean, that would be like the British version of this. Oh, do you like flavoured vodka? Oh, olives are nice, aren't they? Everyone likes olives.
Everyone loves a good olive.
No, it's gross.
This brand of vodka has so many different flavors, and they are pretty much uncanny to what they're supposed to taste like. When I was a younger girl and I started having party times back in the day, I had the loopy one, I had the cola one, and then another good one was it's like Marilyn Monroe strawberry or something. And just mix any of that with like some kind of sweet cola soda and you're fucking, that's it. I was watching what's it called? The Great Gatsby, the one with
Mm.
Leo in it.
Mhm.
That was the first time I watched it. I had drank a whole bunch of super cola, vodka, and soda, and then I cried in the shower for hours because I was sad about The Great
Oh
Gatsby,
my
and
goodness.
also I was so drunk. So
I mean,
this gets a thumbs up from me.
that sounds incredible, and I need to. I'm just having a look on the three. I'm going off track now. I'm thinking about
Yeah.
this vodka, and they've got pink grapefruit, apples and pears, fresh watermelon, raspberry, peach, blueberry.
They're so good. They're
Oh
so
my
good. They
God.
mix so well. And like Sprite or 7 Up or whatever as the vessel for them is the best because it just tastes like a slush puppy and then you're in so
my
much
God.
trouble
I
because you're
need-
just sucking them down as well.
I want to try it. I want to try it so bad. I mean, that sounds like a good option. $14 though. I mean, is it worth it, do you reckon? They do sound like an experience. So I reckon it's worth it, but I don't know how, like this would be an expensive trip.
It would be a night out.
It really would. I mean, there's a cup. This one is called the Luscious Peach. This sounds a little bit like my kind of thing because I love peach flavored things.
Peach is so good.
And it's got cupcake prosecco, peach snaps, and candy peach rings on top. That sounds so nice. They don't really seem to have any. I mean, these are all candy cocktails, I suppose. So you can get like just, they have an option to just get like beer and wine, but it feels like why wouldn't you go and like have some intense, crazy sugar-filled cocktail? Like,
oh yeah, just like destroy your stomach as well on top of the like milkshake. It's like, do I want a milkshake or do I want a sugary alcohol?
You'd feel terrible the day. I'd imagine you'd feel terrible the day after, but it would be definitely worth it. Drunk and also drunk on sugar.
Yeah. Those are great. The one that I was talking about too, the vodka, the loopy one, they mix it with Sprite in this one too, with with gummy bears and the gold pearlized sugar sprinkles. So they know what's up. They know what's up.
They know what they're doing. I feel like maybe it feels like a very you place as this boba. I gotta say, like they know how to make a drink.
They've got what I like. Booze, boobs, and broads.
Broads, boobs, and fridges.
And booze. And there's a fridge and you can go in it. And I love it. They've got this is just their opentable.co.uk, which I don't understand, but sure.
Okay. All right.
So you can book on there and it's got the different reservations you can make. But I think we should take a look at their reviews.
Yes.
Maybe the newest. And these are on Google, and I've sorted by newest. The people often mention milkshakes, princess, which I don't know what that
maybe
is.
princess is one of the dancers, maybe.
Maybe. Dances and bartender. I'm going to click on princess. Princess at the bar. Victor and Princess were awesome. Princess and Victor were debomb.com. Princess was debomb.com. Princess was a princess. Victor and Princess, so they must be bartenders, I assume.
Amazing. And it's got an overall score of 4.4 out of 5, which is pretty decent for 716 reviews. So,
and for Ohio as well.
So the first one that's come up, this was 2 days ago. This is from Randy. 4 out of 5 stars. I had the pizza, loved the taste of it. Everybody else was pleased with their meal, would go back. Well, it sounds like you've had like a perfect experience, Randy. Why only the 4 stars?
Did he really? There must just have been something off, or because he wants some room for improvement, maybe somehow.
Interesting.
Aaron Randall, 6 days ago, 3 out of 5 stars. The burgers here are delicious, can probably compare to the best in Columbus, but the service needs some work. Rarely saw our server, refills were scarce. The main reason coming here was to get one of those milkshakes, but we were so frustrated with the lack of service, we were over it pretty quickly. I wonder, it depends. I think if you're like in the thick of it, Maybe not expecting immediate service right away if you're like in the back area. Maybe if you're in the front area, I think there's two, then you can expect it a little bit. But if I was in like the back where all the dancing and stuff is happening, I don't know if I'd really expect
Yeah.
really like amazing, extremely waiting on as soon as my drink is empty, it's filled up again or whatever.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like the place where it sounds like a very like laid back kind of environment as well. Like I don't think you'd sort of go with the expectation of, just enjoy the experience and like savor your meal, save your drinks. I don't think you'd be like getting through it all just to be like, I need more. It's kind of weird. And it probably depends on like the day and the time of day you go to. So, but oh, there we go. We got a 5-star.
Kyle.
Oh, Kyle, this review is for the Sunday drag show. Where to begin? This is an extremely fun place at, what does that say? At Easton.
Easton, yeah.
Oh, it seems like not many people know about yet. Downstairs is a restaurant, but the real fun is through the kitchen into a secret door in the freezer that leads you to an upstairs speakeasy type bar. They do burlesque shows and drag shows up there, but we had the pleasure of going on a Sunday where it was drag queens and go-go boys. Entry was only $5 per person, crazy low cover. And upstairs is a beautiful bar, stage, dance floor. There was a lot of good seating, tables, booths, bar seating, and every spot had a good view of the 2+ hour long drag show. Drinks were very reasonable. And my friends and I had some of the most fun we had in years. Wish we could get food during the drag show so I could spend more money worth it. Tell only your coolest friends about this place because if they are not fun, then they don't come to the Sunday drag show. Wow, Kyle had the best time
great review
he's ever had in his entire life. And he wanted to spend more money. Jeez.
I like this. This is a nice review.
It is
and
very
I believe
nice.
it too.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't I don't know why, but I trust Kyle.
Kyle, we trust you.
Kyle, we trust.
Do you remember that guy from one of the previous episodes?
Yes. Of course I do.
What was his name?
I don't know.
But I think he needs to come here.
The Arby's man, right?
Arby's man needs to come here. I bet he'd love it. And wherever you are, Arby's man, go to 40 Deuce. Please. Please.
I'm gonna see. Let me search by their lowest.
Oh dear.
Ebith Loans says, with 1 star, we had high hopes. This is 6 months ago. High hopes for this place. Our son was so excited about the milkshakes, but when we walked in, I should have known to turn around and walk out. There were 4 empty tables, but the hostess told us there would be an hour-and-a-half wait because they saved those for big parties. There were 3 of us, and they were empty 4 tops. She did say there was open bar seating, so we did that. Bartender was great, took our orders, proceeded for the wait. They said in the kitchen they could see that none of the kitchen staff were wearing masks. They waited for 30 minutes, saw their orders go up, but the wait staff just walked by them and let them get cold. The manager came up, whose unkempt hair seemed to be a bit of a health hazard.
Okay.
To ask about a few orders and proceed to eat food off the plates. We knew this was not the place for us. I explained our concerns to the bartender, paid for our drinks, gave her a big tip, and left. She wasn't even shocked when we told her all that we had seen and why we were grossed out. Needless to say, we will not be back. That doesn't sound real. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds
like some of it does, like the no masks. Sure, this is America. We don't wear masks anymore.
Yeah.
But like the rest of it sounds kind of like wacky. I don't know.
It sounds like, when people over exaggerate on some, especially when it's a bad experience. I don't know. Yeah. It does kind of sound like that. But they did get a response from the owner that said, "Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We are very concerned to hear about your discrepancies, and we appreciate you bringing them to our attention so we can work to fix them. Our apologies to you and your family for not providing the best experience we could have." So it's kind of like a very non-committal response.
I'd say don't come back.
Yeah, I think that's literally what they're implying is like, you're not fun enough to be here, so just leave. Don't come back.
I feel like if I saw Ivan Kane there, which I assume if they're saying there's a manager with unkempt hair. First of all, why you had to pick on him saying his hair is unkempt?
Come on.
And second of all, if I saw this guy that owns the place and he just came up and ate a french fry off my plate, I don't think I'd be mad about it.
No,
I don't know if that
wouldn't.
makes me weird.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. He obviously likes the food so much that he's willing to,
I feel blessed.
steal a chip.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed, steal my hashtag steal my chips, Ivan.
Yes. Ivan, steal my chips. Let's see. Another one saying the music was too loud on Mother's Day.
Why would you come here for Mother's Day? Like,
I don't know. Especially to complain.
Yeah, that the music, I mean, it's that kind of place, right? It seems like a very fun, loud, in-your-face place. And then to be like, wow, it was a little bit too much fun.
Oh my gosh. You can see how much of a square this person is. I'm calling Janalee Gil de la Madrid.
Wow.
I'm calling them a square. They've done 3 reviews. They gave it 1 star 1 month ago. And they said that they didn't get very good service on Mother's Day. Took forever to get the 2 burgers, but they did like the food. Wasn't bad, but not worth for having such a poor experience. The staff looked to be in poor spirits, overworked, and in a foul mood. I don't know. That's the one for the bird.
Yeah, that is
bird
a bird
mood.
They were in a birdie mood.
One of the waitresses had hickeys all over her neck and still allowed to work on that day, which says a lot about this restaurant's tacky and poor standards. A very disappointing visit. Jana Lee, you sound like a fucking stick in the mud.
Yeah.
You sound like a stick in the mud. They say they got a response from the owner. We're sorry to hear you were not satisfied with your visit. We normally only serve our prefix menu, not our cafe menu and our speakeasy. However, your server insisted we make an exception as she wanted to give you an above and beyond service. They are coming for her,
wow.
And I am down for it. Wanted to give you an above and beyond experience. We were hesitant to do so since we had a full holiday lunch service downstairs in the cafe and knew this would take additional time to get the order upstairs. We do not have a server with hickeys, and all of our team members are frequently acknowledged in our 5-star reviews for their professionalism and outstanding service.
Wow.
Can we get a round of applause for the response to Jana Lee Gil de la Madrid? Because they took no prisoners with this, and I am down for it.
Wow. I mean, also, I'm sorry, but if somebody did have hickeys on them...
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's like... So what? Like, I don't know. It's a really weird thing to find offensive, I suppose, especially in a place that is like a burlesque show, serves like alcohol. Like, this ain't Chuck E. Cheese.
Exactly.
Even if it was Chuck E. Cheese, I wouldn't even care if someone had hickeys on them. Like, I'm not really looking at them.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not worried about that.
No.
I think it's like this. They sound like the same kind of person that would be like, I don't think you're right for this position, this job, because you have like nose piercings or something, you know? It's or like dyed hair or something. I feel like a lot of these 1-star places or reviews are going to be kind of like, sure, I'm sure there's like ones about the service and stuff, but I feel like some of it is probably stick in the mud style of people that are just not up to speed with
what it is. Yeah.
Clowning down and such.
100%. It looks like a great place, and I would totally go here, and I bet it is a really good time. And I want to get drunk on all those candy-inspired cocktails.
I agree. Like, they just look so delicious.
I feel like it's a place that wouldn't judge you for getting, like, a little bit drunk as well, you know? I feel like, obviously not disrespectfully drunk, but I feel like, you know, a place that's open until 2:30 a.m. seems like seems great.
It's run by Ivan Kane with his unkempt hair. I feel like you can party down at this place. They're serving you 3 olives loopy. They want you to get loopy. They want you to be fucked. They want you to be pissed. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I want to go. And thank you, Paunchy.
Paunchy.
Thank you for
a great suggestion.
Have you been here, Paunchy? Have they been here?
I don't know if they wrote that they had been. I think they Let me look at the email from Paunchy and see. I think they just wanted our take on it. I don't know if they've actually been there or not. But Paunchy, if you haven't, now you have our review on it, and you should go.
Yes, you should. Tell us how it is. Also, if you live in Columbus, Ohio, I wanna hear.
Tag us in photos.
Yeah, I do.
And I want you to, if you're a responsible adult and a responsible drinker, please get lost in the sauce on that 3 Olives loopy vodka drink that they offer, and let me know how that goes.
Yes.
Fire up the Great Gatsby if you want to.
Have a cry in the shower.
Yep. But that was amazing. I really like this place a lot.
Yeah, me too.
So thank you, Oz, for joining me.
Thank you, Boba, for taking me on this trip to 40 Deuce today. It's been great fun.
And thank you, Paunchy, for the suggestion again. And thank you, everyone, for listening. Thanks for all the emails we get. We have a lot. So there's a lot for us to go through and kind of see where we want to go next, which is really helpful. Also sorting through the spam. Apparently we have a lawyer who's willing to help us out of our crime we've committed? Question mark. But if you would like to add any more suggestions, especially like cool, fun experiences like this too, as we've done Spoons and we've done a few other places where, like, listen, Toby, I love you, but Toby needs a facelift, and so does Spoons.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, what can I say? It's the Great British chain restaurant. It's nothing. Yeah. It has nothing on the US really. But if you do have a really good suggestion from a UK situated eatery, then we'd love to hear about it as well, because I feel like there's some really interesting places in the US, and we need to have a look at some of the good places.
Step it up.
Yeah, come on, we need some good places in Britain. So, but yeah, thank you so much everybody that gives us suggestions. If you do have one, you can email us on feelsonmeals@gmail.com, and hopefully we'll take a look at it sometime.
Heck yeah, I loved this place, so thank you again.
So
we will we'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for listening and supporting, and have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.